Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at my collection of Pokemon here. So there is a ton of them, and I want to show you all kinds of different categories here. The ones that I have completely maxed out, the ones that are 3 moved, the shadows that are 3 moved and powered up, the Shundos, the 100s, the shinies, everything. So we're going to be looking at that as we go through the video here. We got the shinies on the side, then we're going to go look at all the Pokemon that I have second moved. That's quite expensive. So, man, oh man, all the Stardust we've spent, all the time we spent on this, it's been incredible. We've nearly made 7 million Stardust in Go Battle League. I'm about, I think, 60,000 Stardust short of 7 million for that. That's a lot of Stardust. I wish I could see a number, a counter or of some sort that keeps track of all of the dust that you've spent. I know a long time ago when Pokemon Go first came out, there was an app that actually linked to your account, which could have gotten you banned back in the day. Certainly do not recommend doing that nowadays, for sure. But it actually, this third-party app would actually show you the Stardust you've actually accumulated throughout your entire Pokemon Go career. I don't know why they don't just show you that figure in Pokemon Go itself, because they do, in fact, I believe, keep track of that. It's all behind the scene. You can't see anything regarding that, but I do believe it's there, as well as a lot of other features and numbers that you have that don't get displayed alongside your medals. All right, so with that said, going through all of this here, taking a look at all of the 3-move Shadow Pokemon, and then we have the shinies on the side here. All right, now when it comes down to shinies, I know that's the hardest thing for some people to transfer because, well, it's a shiny. You transfer some Community Day Pokemon if that's your thing. I honestly need to go and start doing that myself. I am starting to let them accumulate. Why do I hold on to them? I don't. It's just a shiny, you know. I definitely had my fair share of shiny transfers. I do it, but I don't do it on camera too much anymore. It triggers people. Which ones should you get rid of? Well, first of all, the Community Day ones. If you have extras, make sure you check those IVs. And make sure you still have a few extra lying around if you never know for a trade in the future. Somebody new who wasn't around for that community day is looking at your Pokemon like, how do you have so many of these? And even though you have no value for them because you have so many, somebody else might not. You know, just giving you ideas here. And those Rayquaza shinies. The problem with the trading is the fact that I don't really trade too much. And most of my lucky trades are people that are around the world that I'm probably never going to meet now because of what's currently going on. And, well, you can only do one of these trades a day. If you were able to do multiple, then I probably wouldn't have so many legendaries, but I'm holding on to them for a rainy day. Some sort of crazy event where Niantic finally just, you know, takes off this limitation of trading and just allows us to trade around the world. Do you think that's going to happen? I don't think so. Actually, I do think so. Eventually, they're going to have to ease their way in. You have the global trade in the main series. I don't see the problem for Pokemon Go, seeing that it's even going to require you even more so to have to trade long distance because of the whole Lucky Friends thing. There's no such thing as a Lucky Friend in the main series games. You just trade and it is what it is. You can trade with somebody through the online thing. Pokemon Go, seeing the current state of the world, I think they should lift that now and allow us to do it. If they don't want us to continuously trade 24/7 like that, maybe make an event or maybe make some sort of hub or a cooldown. Okay, simple as that. Or just best buddies. All right. So as we are taking a look at the hundreds here, quite a lot that I would love to invest in. And also I'm kind of like tapping on random Pokemon so you can see the abundance of XL candies that I do have for some of these Pokemon. I think the highest one, we're looking at around 600 or so, maybe 700, I think 605-ish. It was that Grimer. So that's the most that I do believe I have. Maybe would have had more for Woopers, but well, I actually maxed one out, you know, for the whole powering up or getting to level 50 deal. And as we go through a lot of these Pokemon, probably can do with transferring a few, but I haven't gotten around to it. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but the inventory is looking good, and we're not really too cluttered up at the moment. We also do have Pokemon Home, where you could transfer your shinies. You can do a certain amount, and then they make you pay, but there's a cooldown. I don't see the rush for you to have to transfer so many. You could just simply wait, and I certainly don't recommend that you pay for Pokemon Home, Pokecoins through Pokemon Go. That's just crazy. If you've done it, you know, do what you got to do. There is that. The only unfortunate part about Pokemon Home when I very first heard about this was the fact that you can transfer them from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, but you can't bring them back from Pokemon Home to Pokemon Go. That's pretty annoying, honestly. It's like you can't use it as a permanent storage for something that you want to keep in Pokemon Go, and it's not really top priority, but you don't really want to transfer it. You're going to have to throw it over there. That's it. So taking a look at the 3-move Pokemon, this is something I was talking about. Look at the Charizards. Why in the world do I need... How many was that? Like 7? This is ridiculous. So the Shadow Charizard originally at the Ultra League there, I did evolve it during its second Community Day to get Dragon Breath, and I did give it an Elite Charge TM to get Blast Burn. Unfortunately, I TM'd away the Dragon Breath because I wasn't pleased by the performance, but then the meta shift a little bit, and now the Dragon Breath is a little bit more useful. And now I'm kicking myself. I wish I would have kept it, but it's okay. And the other ones were just, honestly, just different moves. You got Overheat, you got some Legacy there, but making new ones as I get better IVs. So going down the list here, there is quite a few. 501. That is including the legendaries. I'll type in the legendaries and mythicals so you can see how many exactly after that. So every single one of those legendaries for a second move, I guess you can call it for a third move, is going to cost 100,000. So I do believe there's 31. Yeah, that's a lot of Stardust right about there. And me scrolling through all my Pokemon at a pretty decent speed, as you can see over here, it took me about almost 20 minutes. So that's at actually a ×2 speed. I didn't want to go any faster for the middle one because it would have just been a little bit too fast and you wouldn't really been able to focus on what I was going through. So we're kind of just doing it like that. That Mawile, 100%. Level 40. Proud about that. Best Buddy as well. Purified. So it does have return. And you already know, I don't even tell you that I'm going to be going hard on those Mawile Mega Raids when they do come out. Alright, so as we approach the Gibles here, you're going to see that they are on the list for having 3 moves. Why in the world would I do that? Well, because these are 100 and I'm just preparing them for the future for whenever they do get a Community Day. As a matter of fact, one of those is really XL'd up, very high level, so I'm excited for that one. Been investing in a lot of different things. So if you do see something that hasn't evolved, that has 3 moves on this list as we're going down, that's probably why. I'm just preparing for the future. Or I was testing something out in Go Battle League, something weird. Or the Little Cup, as you can see there, titled Little, so you'll know that. So going down the list here, quite a bit. Got those Diggersbys. And as you can see, they come in 3s a lot of the time because of different leagues, right? So that works out quite nice. So let's go ahead and put in the legendary here. And you've got 24 legendaries, and then the mythicals will put it up to, I do believe, 31 here. I'll go ahead and type that in just a second. And again, a lot of these Pokemon got different leagues. For the Shadow Mewtwo, we got the Great League, and we got the completely maxed out one, and as well as the Cresselias. So let's go ahead and put in the mythicals here. Let's see what we have going on. Still scrolling through the main Pokemon. There is so many now, and it's coming to an end regarding these generations. And I'm not trying to make it seem like Pokemon Go's over. That's no. I'm sure Niantic has got plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G when all of the generations are released, and they're probably going to release them so slow from now on. That what's going to happen is we're going to eventually get a new generation because they're releasing them so slow. And we'll just see that happen. Eventually they will get caught up and they'll have everything out. But look at Keldeo. We don't even have some of these Pokemon that are from the past generations, right? Like, why haven't they released that? You don't know how to release it? Well, I think they do. They're just waiting for something. Who knows? But Keldeo, you can release it. You know what would be fun is, I've said this before, but it would be kind of transparent. Like, think of the Mew when you're catching that, but on the main map, and you'd have to find it and tap it yourself. The Go Plus wouldn't go for it. You know, it'd be funny is if it was out already and nobody's found it. That's not true, but that would be crazy. One of the biggest Easter eggs ever, right? So just going down the list here, folks, it's crazy. We got a ton of these. And I got a lot of Community Day Pokemon as well because of the... I just make those, I mean by like the evolutions, because maybe I can trade them down the line. Somebody might need one of them because they're pretty useful. Got a ton of Noibats. transferring that evil fairy, as you've seen. And that's the bottom here. We have the dinosaur rock at the bottom here, and this thing's awesome. Let's just go ahead and see. It's going to land at 24.95 when it's completely maxed out at level 50. Wonder if it'd do anything. Man, that'd be one crazy adventure to get all those XL candies, and that's something I'm not going to do. But there you have it, folks. You wanted to see my Pokemon. An update to my collection. Well, there you go. It's looking pretty good. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on. I'll be keeping you up to date, bringing you some more battles and news. Thanks for watching, and take care, trainers.
Do I know you?
My victim. Candyman. My victim. Candyman. 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 My victim.